viewers, welcome to your program Development Zone, where we celebrate achievers, unveil the core potential of our dear nation, and also celebrate those who have contributed immensely to the business of our country. Today on the program, we'll be talking renewable energy, and we'll be chatting with engineer Dr. Jafaru Mahmud. He's the MD CEO of NASENI Solar Energy Limited. He'll be unveiling to us why we all need to switch into renewable energy, and also the achievements so far under his able leadership as the MD of this great organization. Sit back, relax. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's already happening in some other countries that renewable energy, whether solar, wind, depending on what the country appreciates more. The solar energy is already coming at par with conventional energy. And it's predicted that it's going to be cheaper. It's already cheaper on the long run. It's predicted that it's going to be cheaper as time goes on. So renewable energy is going to be one of the things, especially in Nigeria with this power deficiency, irregularity of power, and the problems associated with the power from the mains. People are likely to appreciate it more because it's constant and it comes in every day, especially for solar, the area where we are dealing with. I foresee it because if you look at 5 years ago, you will discover that people hardly understood what solar was. You pass through the streets, you don't see any form of solar or any other renewable energy in the houses. But as you are going across the streets now, you will see, even in some villages, even some remote areas, you can see that it is evolving. That is for solar. There are other forms of renewable energy like wind, like biomass, like biogas. You now see people selling them to power a few other things. So in the next 5 years, it's going to be more popular. And if care is not taken beyond what we're thinking, because the president have directed and have encouraged everybody to embrace renewable energy, because by 2030, it's expected that 30% of our energy mix should come from renewable energy, especially solar. Contribution of renewable energy for the whole world itself has been quite amazing. For Nigeria, I will say it is overwhelming, because even countries that have rainfall more than sunshine, like countries in the Asian continent, they have embraced renewable energy, including solar. But we that we are here, we've been suffering until it seems as if the awareness has increased, and we are beginning to understand that we are in Nigeria, it's in the tropics, and we have the advantage of sunlight every day. And we have been harnessing it, the awareness is growing, and gradually things are falling in place, and the affordability is also increasing. So we are hoping that with expanded patronage, we are going to have more of people coming into it, and the prices will continue to crash. Worldwide, globally, the prices are coming down fast. But here in Nigeria, because we have to import quite a few things to add to what we are doing for the manufacturer. The manufacturers, apart from NASENI Solar Energy, there are quite a few others. As of today, those manufacturing solar PVs or even assembling, they are still up to 10. So for a population of 200, what it means is that it is Nigeria is embracing it, and it's going to solve our power problem. Patronage is still relatively low, considering the number of houses that we have, about 80 million homes. And considering, I'm talking of Nigeria now, and in Africa, it's just evolving. If you go to Ghana, they have theirs, Kenya, they have theirs. These are still developing. If you talk about the efficiency and the awareness, is growing. And once the awareness grows, people will begin to appreciate their investment in it and also patronage in it. The patronage is still relatively poor. We're looking forward to people getting more. And when more people are aware and they come to patronize renewable energy resources, then the prices will go down. And when the prices will go down, what happens is that affordability will go up. Quality of life also will also go up. The kind of modern times and modern lives, every body relies on energy. Whether it's the woman selling akara, or the man that is building cars, whether they are electronic or manual cars, everybody relies on energy. So and once this energy is not there, things will still not be in order. But once the energy is there, jobs will be created, quality of life will be improved. When NASENI decided to set up this facility, it was to be set up as a research institute or as a research center to go into the details, to evolve, to dig up what is required, and then practically demonstrate it. But it was discovered that investors, they have very low appetite for risk. So they will want to see practically, they want to see the numbers. That was what led to the establishment of NASENI Solar Energy. And now that NASENI Solar Energy has come, we started looking at it. What are the issues? One of it is the lack of proper expertise. Everybody that can join wires say he can do solar. And that leads to people not being able to understand it properly, and they install and it will not work. And once it doesn't work, they say solar don't work. So the little awareness that was coming up, these people, they were killing it because of lack of expertise. So the first thing we did was to train our personnel. We did in-training before we started training outside. Now that these renewable energy systems are evolving, we are putting mini-grid, on-grid, mini-grid, off-grid everywhere. You need people who will be able to sustain this exercise, who will be able to maintain them. Because once they come, they do it for you and they leave. If you cannot maintain it, this system becomes obsolete. Then you would have lost your resources. So because of that, training is one of our priorities. In fact, one of our major areas is training. It's handled by our R&D department. So as time goes on, we get to know what is required. In fact, we have developed a training facility, not a kit, it's bigger than a kit, a real-life training facility. The solar trainer that we use, and we also give it to others who are involved in the training business. We give it to them to use as their personnel. We used it when we went to train in Edo State. We used it when we also went to train people in Katsina States.
There are a lot of renewable energy companies out there. What's the uniqueness about NASENI that makes it differ from others out there?
Very good. One of it is indigenous and endogenous. It is our own. Granted the fact that we still get some things from outside, we still import something like the cells. But plans are on to ensure that that will no longer happen in the long run, in a very short while. If not for the corona that came in, we were supposed to revisit the natural tradition of NASENI, that what we don't know, we go to those who know. We learn it, we master it, and we also dispense to others. So we're supposed to send quite a lot of people to some countries to go and learn, come together or put it together for the development of solar cells. But now, in NASENI Solar, we have a facility that is called a sun simulator. What does that do? It gives us the exact rating of a solar PV module. So unlike the others that are underrated, if you see our 80 watts, what we sell as 80 watts, for example, you can get up to 94 watts from it, but we still sell it as 80 watts. If you see our 270, we can sell it as much as you can get as much as 288 watts from it, but we sell it as 270. If you see our 190, sometimes it is 200, but we don't sell it at 200. What we sell as 200 watts is what is above 200. So I've given you one now. It is a local. If you have any problem, you can always drop by. Compare that to you thinking you have a problem, then you're thinking of sending it back to China, Korea, or wherever you brought that from. Number two, we have a simulator that gives a rating. And usually we drop the rating, the records that it gives to us. Number three, for other operational activities, we have the pyranometer, we have the study of the radiance. We have over 1 year, 8 months now, going to 2 years. We have this reading, we do it scientifically. Number 4, we have our MANCAP. We have the Certificate of Standard Organization of Nigeria. So it is not about we telling you that, okay, our own is good. We have the certificate, some certification which is globally accepted. Some is part of the ISO organizations. So they come here every quarter to come and assess, to check that we are keeping up with the standards. So we keep up with the standard, we have the rating, we have the quality control, every other thing that is required globally to make our panels competitive favorably. We have it. When I came here, the company was just evolving. So first what we had to do was to upgrade the standard safety-wise, because the idea, the condition that NASENI gave for full commercialization is that you must show that this company can compete favorably with others who outside, because we didn't have a close example to copy from. So first of all, the first thing for any place like this is that your quality control, safety of personnel, welfare of personnel. So we had to do that, we have to upgrade that. Then we had a small first aid. Then we had to connect with the hospital that's about less than 500 meters away from here, so that if we have anything, we can manage them internally before taking it to that facility, and we will have quick attention. That is making sure of that. Then the security of men and materials. We have to look at that also. The area of safety, we talk of the helmet, we talk of the belts, because sometimes we have to do solar street lights, the belts that they use to climb, all those things we have to get them in order. The next thing is you don't certify yourself. The country already have an organization that certifies. We had to say, okay, let us go with some. We pursue some. I'm glad to tell you that we have MANCAP today. And that shows our panels can take it anywhere, whether in Nigeria or outside, it can stand the test of time. Again, we now said, okay, let us follow up with the value chain. Installation. Installation was not a principal activity here before I came, but now it is a principal activity we have installed for offices, for commercial facilities, for corporate bodies. We have installed street lights, all 6 geopolitical zones we have presence there. We have installed for farms to demonstrate our ability and expertise. So that one also we've done that. Then we also went to development of what we call solar solutions. One of it was when the Northeast were at the peak of Boko Haram, they were not allowed to go about with fuel, and they needed light. So we had to develop a facility for them that we call the solar mini generator at that time. It's patented now. So we had to develop it to give to them. That's a facility that can take 3 bulbs for 27 hours. And a 10-meter cable, so that they can draw one to the kitchen, one to the living room, one to the convenience, and things like that. So after that, we developed a bulb, a solar bulb, that students can use. They charge it in a charging station, then they move it home. When they come in the morning, they come and put it in the charging station also. So, and we have evidence that that has helped the students in Kuje Area Council. There are 2 schools there that the bulbs were distributed to, that has helped them and have increased their grades because they are able to read after dusk. The estimation was that, or the design is for a bulb that can last between 12 and 16 hours. So we achieved that. A very happy moment for me. 1, because it was not, but 2, because it's a motivation that as much as you are working, not working because you want them to recognize you, people are watching, and some people are also ready to go out of their way to say, look, gentlemen, we know that you are doing well. You and your team, you are doing well, we appreciate you, and we hope that this will also spur you. Because you never can tell, sometimes there are down moments that one will feel that, okay, since this, am I actually, what else, what is there? But when you see this kind of encouragement, they help you to dampen some of these down moments. and they push you higher, to dream higher, and to believe and be passionate about the growth of renewable energy, especially solar, and also about the growth of power, about the spirit and the belief that the power deficiency will also be a thing of the past if we continue to develop at the pace we are developing. So the one for BOJ TV especially is something that I appreciate. The name of our company is NASENI Solar Energy Limited. NASENI is National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure. NASENI Solar Energy Limited is the arm of NASENI, that is a limited liability company that produces solar PV, that does installation, that also designs and develops solar solutions, and that also do training, and also do energy management, and also do consultancies. So all these are opportunities that are valuable. And because we have the background of government, as of today, NASENI is wholly 100% owned by government. Open to other forms, quite a number of forms of collaboration. If you come to us, we'll have that. Then for the email is naseni@naseni.gov.ng. We have that, and we have the naseni.org also, just to change that. Okay, the website www.naseni.org is our parent website.
Welcome back. Like, if you heard up from our guest and the person of the MD CEO of NASENI Solar Energy, when it comes to the renewable energy, NASENI Solar Energy is well reliable. They are going to give you service for the money being paid to them, and they are one of the best renewable energy out there in our country. Renewable energy is rave in town. So like come here again, I remain the host, Joseph Onoko Bolijo. Please do follow us on our social media platform for more updates and comments. On Facebook, Bolijo Media Communications Limited. On Twitter, BOJ_TV. On WhatsApp, 0703-477-8568. Our email, bolijomedia@yahoo.com. For more updates from BOJ TV, kindly click on the subscribe button and the notification bell sign beside.